How's everybody doing on this Monday here, November 10th, 2014? It was a beautiful day up here in Hartford, Connecticut today. I had to go out early, did a lot of running around doing some errands, and it was just like when I first went out, I had my heavier jacket on, but by the time I got back, I had to go back out again. I had to put on a lighter jacket because it was so warm. It was really, really a nice day. Yesterday, my New York Giants again, they had a great first half against the Seahawks in Seattle, and the second half just was like they fell apart. Um, it just, I don't know. I don't know where they're going. At sometimes it seems like their receivers are like supermen, and other times they just can't hold on to a football, and this is part of the reason why they lose. But anyway, they face Peter Gilmore's San Francisco 49ers next week in New Jersey. Uh, Giants can't win at home. Well, they can't win anywhere really. What am I saying? So, but some good news in the world of sports. So, the Boston Celtics just recently beat the Indiana Pacers and the Chicago Bulls. They've won two in a row. Indiana, though, unfortunately, is 1-6 this year so far. I don't know what's going on there because they were so good last year. I haven't really been able to connect with too much of the NBA. I know there's been a lot of movement of players. I'm not sure if they lost anybody or not, or if there's injuries or whatnot. But Celtics are now 3-3, and I'm looking forward to a somewhat of an exciting season. Their next opponent, Oklahoma City. Let's see what they can do there. Okay, back to wrestling. Um, little talk about TNA. Um, this week's Impact and next week's Impact are the last tape shows of 2014 that will be aired. There will be no Impact on Thanksgiving the day before, and the rest of the year is going to be like best of or specials, that have already, stuff we've already seen. And my only issue right now with TNA is it's the year's almost out, and they talk about doing this and doing that for next year. Where are they going to be on TV? We have heard absolutely nothing out of Dixie Carter and TNA upper echelon people. And I'm sort of wondering, you know, is TNA staying on Spike TV? Where are they going? I guess we'll just have to keep tuning into their website to find out if we want to find out any kind of information whatsoever. But it's sort of it annoys me the fact that I really think that Dixie's been very, very unprofessional this whole year for the most part. And let your fans know what's going on because you complain about that your ratings only get to a certain level and they don't go any higher. I mean, tell us what's going on. I'm a big fan of TNA. I'm a big fan of all of wrestling, as everybody knows. I don't get to see a lot of Ring of Honor, but when I do get to watch it, I really enjoy it. I like a lot of guys down there, like Roderick Strong. I think he's great. Um, Adam Cole is my favorite. Um, I would love to see him be big elsewhere, but would they utilize him the way that he could be? I don't know. They could probably destroy him as well. I like the Briscoe brothers. There's just a lot of guys down there. There's a lot of good talent down in Ring of Honor, and that's another thing too. It's not the exposure up here uh, isn't what it could be, and it's unfortunate for Ring of Honor that a lot of us fans, you subscribe to the Ring of Honor uh, site and watch the TV shows and then order the online streams, or you don't get to see it, and you can read the results but they're never the same unless you actually watch it. um, it's just it's really good wrestling, And as far as the indies go, a lot of talent comes out of the indies, and it all depends on what the bigger promotions do to utilize that talent, and a lot of times they destroy that talent. But there are those that slip through the cracks and make it big, and hopefully Kevin Steen, who has been renamed Kevin Owens uh, in the WWE, hopefully he won't be down in NXT too long, and maybe he can make a name for himself. And he shouldn't have to make a name for himself because he already is a star in my eyes with the WWE. But we'll just see how the WWE uses him. One just has to wonder there. Monday Night Raw tonight was in the UK today. The show's already been taped. If you don't want to know anything about what happened, then stay away from Sean's Views channels until tomorrow. He's put up a number of videos today, and in his titles, in some of his videos, he sort of gives away um, what went on in Monday Night Raw, uh, which we will see when we watch it normally tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time here in the United States. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a warning that Sean's titles have given away some information, which when I went to his channel to check out what he put up for videos, I was a little disgusted for the fact that, I'm reading the titles of all the videos he made and I'm going, oh, shoot, now I already know what's going to happen in certain segments on Monday Night Raw. But, you know, I'm sure he didn't do it purposely. He's just, paving a way to make his channel much more bigger than what it already is. So, congratulations to him as well with 44,000 subscribers. I think that's just totally awesome. He's worked hard for it. Um, I'm not always on the same page with him, but I respect him, and you know, I respect everybody here on YouTube as well. 8 days from now, according to Gemini 888, the Macho Man DVD is coming out. The DVDs, I should say. This, I think, for any collector, will be a great pickup, just for the fact that Macho Man was big in both WWF and WCW. Um, there was a lot of great storylines and feuds that he had in both promotions. Uh, and plus, we also can never forget when he teamed up with Hulk Hogan as the Mega Powers in the WWF, which was a huge, huge thing uh, back in the days. So, looks to be a great, great set of DVDs to come out with the Macho Man. And I thank Gemini for reminding me that that DVD is actually coming out soon. So, all in all, looking to see what Monday Night Raw really has to bring us tonight. Like I said, I sort of know what's going to happen when it opens up, but I'm not going to divulge that. But yeah, so it's been a pretty strange weekend overall. Watching YouTube videos yesterday and seeing a lot of controversy going on and whatnot, and a lot of controversy that really um, didn't have to happen. Um, but again, when you put up a video, you know you're going to get criticized by somebody. But when you get criticized by a person that you've been friends with for a very long time, or not a very long time, but as long as he's been here on YouTube, and it just comes out of the blue when you abruptly get uh, corrected and commented on when you're doing a video about a certain subject. I guess it's sort of annoying, and but anyway, it's water under the bridge. This is YouTube, and people got to realize YouTube is huge, but the wrestling community is like a needle in the haystack. It's just a very small portion of YouTube, and for the most part, um, the community needs to stick together. be there for the other man. Be there for your fellow wrestling YouTuber, because there are so many trolls out there that just constantly, you know, negatively thumbs down or just negatively comment on your videos, that everybody needs to stick together. And like Killer Demon 669, he was going through a rough time for a long time, and I kept telling him, I said, you just got to let it go. Uh, don't let them know that they bother you, and eventually it will subside. And I think it has subsided for him, and his subscribers count has gone up enormously. And it's mainly because when he puts up a video, it's a good quality video, as most videos that are put up are are very good videos. So I mean, I have already made my decision for what I'm going to do about making YouTube videos. That decision won't come out until the end of the year. Um, so I'm not even going to give any kind of clue as to either which way I'm leaning towards as far as what I've decided. But there's like another 6, 7 weeks left of the year. I'm going to make the best of it. Um, Global Force Wrestling is coming with their the Japan Wrestling Extravaganza. I believe it's January 4th. Global Force Wrestling is coming out with a huge announcement tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Jeff Jarrett had tweeted, and I'm hoping to find out when I get home from work tomorrow, because I work like 11 to 7 tomorrow. Find out what the news actually is. Hopefully, it's some really good news. Maybe it's about a TV deal or whatever, or you know. See, the problem right now with other wrestling promotions other than the WWE has, there you got Monday Night Raw, um, you got Main Event on Tuesday. NXT is probably going to move to Wednesday because SmackDown's going to Thursday, and then you got Friday that's open. I mean, the WWE has got programming on most of the weeknights, and if you're solely a WWE fan, you're not going to really check anything else out, and it's sort of unfortunate. I think there's too much exposure by the WWE, plus the fact they have the network. Um, and I honestly think overall, all this exposure has actually hurt the WWE in the long run, because uh, their ratings go down, and it's simply just because they're on way too much. They just simply are on way too much. Raw needs to go back to 2 hours. I think 3 hours is a waste. There's too many segments, and less exposure for the WWE would make people want to watch it all that much more. Uh, because their ratings pretty much stay around the same too. Last week on Monday Night Raw, the ratings went up because Vince McMahon came out and he got a huge pop by the fans. And that's like, it's been well over a year since we saw Vince really on Monday Night Raw. So, but anyhow, I think I've talked a little too long here, but enjoy Raw tonight. I'll be watching it. It's on in probably another half an hour or so. Looking forward to see what develops. And of course, this Team Cena and Team Authority thing is going to probably escalate a little higher tonight. Will we find out who is all the members on Team Cena and who are all the members on the Authority? I'm not sure. Um, will Randy Orton even be at the Survivor Series? That's another thing I'm wondering about. Reports say he's not, but I still think he's going to show up surprisingly, and there's going to be, you know, some sort of redemption against the Authority. So we'll just have to wait and see on that, though. So everybody have yourself a great Monday night. We'll see you next time. This is the Iceman on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel, the Iceman V2013. Check me out on Facebook on Iceman's Wrestling Extreme Facebook page. Like the page, comment, um, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, and just enjoy your night overall, everybody. Peace out, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you next time.